This mirror is lying to you, and so is your bank balance. 7 money emotions are quietly draining your account right now, and number 6 does the most damage on your worst days. Stick around, because the last one is the real reason you're stuck, even when you already know exactly what to do. Number 1, Money Dysmorphia. You have money dysmorphia if you still feel broke after a raise. The numbers say you're fine. The feeling says you're 1 bad month from 0. So you skip the investing, you delay the move, you white-knuckle every dollar. And that gap between the number and the feeling costs you roughly $18,000 in lost compounding. The growth you skip because you swear you can't afford it. But the next one is sneakier, because it hides where you'd never think to look. Number 2, Financial Avoidance. You let the app load, then close it, without looking. The banking notification glows, and your hand pulls back. It feels safer not to know, but not knowing is expensive. The fees you never cancel, the subscriptions you forgot, the overdrafts you didn't see coming add up to $300 a year or more, every year, just for looking away. The wealthy do the opposite. They check on purpose, because numbers you watch are numbers you control. And number 3, you might be doing it right now without realizing it. Number 3, the Scarcity Hangover. If you grew up with nothing, your brain learned one rule: hoard, never enjoy. So now you panic save, you stockpile, and you can't bring yourself to spend even when you're safe. If you panic save but never enjoy it, your childhood is spending your money. $25,000 sitting idle in checking quietly costs you about $4,300 a year in returns you never collected. Safety isn't a pile of cash doing nothing. It's money that's actually working. And number 4 runs the exact opposite way. Number 4, money guilt. There's a jacket in your closet, tag still on, that you earned twice over, and you still feel guilty wearing it. You feel guilty buying things you can easily afford, so you underbuy the shoes, the tools, the chair you sit in 8 hours a day, and the cheap version breaks and you buy it again. That quiet guilt costs you about $1,200 over 10 years in underbuying the durable things you actually need. Spending on what serves you isn't waste, it's maintenance. But number 5 flips the guilt into something far more expensive. Number 5, status anxiety. You bought it so people would see it. The watch, the upgrade, the badge on the car, and right next to it sits a stack of bills you haven't opened. Spending to be seen instead of to be happy runs about $4,800 a year on visible upgrades that lose value the second you own them. The audience you're buying for isn't watching, and the bill always is. The rich buy quiet, and number 6 is the one most people are too embarrassed to admit. Number 6. This is the one that does the most damage, and the one most people are too embarrassed to admit. Doom spending. You doom spend if your worst days have the biggest card. Bad day, bad news, bad mood, and the bags pile up on the bed. One tipping over, and an hour later, you feel worse than when you started. Those emotional impulse buys run about $5,500 a year. Invested instead, that shame money is roughly $140,000 over 10 years. You're not buying things on your worst days. You're buying a feeling at the worst possible price. And the last emotion is the real reason none of this has changed yet. Number 7. The knowing-doing gap. You know exactly what to do with money and still don't. Here's why. The plan is written, pinned to the fridge, edges curling, untouched for months. Knowing was never the problem. Every emotion before this one, the dysmorphia, the avoidance, the guilt, is what stands between the plan and the action. Waiting just 5 more years to start can mean about $90,000 less at retirement. For doing nothing at all, the gap isn't information, it's emotion. Close the emotion, and the doing finally follows. Here's the truth. You don't need more money tips. You need to win the emotion. Pick the one that's most you. Dysmorphia, avoidance, scarcity, guilt, status, doom, or the gap, and beat that one this week. Comment your number below. The one you admit is the one you start to fix. And next, we go deeper on the one that traps everyone. Why you know exactly what to do with money, but still don't. Subscribe to The Money Mind and start thinking like the rich brain.